Paige. Hi Mark. I'm Edible Freaks. I make crazy ass cakes, and we are making a birthday cake for Math Magazine right now. And it's gonna be a sweet, sensual, devil, voluptuous, hairy goddess, I guess. But we'll see how it turns out, so come on. This is our devil. And basically the basics of building a cake are you stack up your cakes with frosting in between, you carve them into the shape that you want, then you ice the whole thing, slap a layer of fondant on it, which is kind of like just like a gooey blanket. And then the best part is decorating, so you get to add candy nipples or chocolate horns or whatever you want. And that's kind of the that's the ABCs of building a sex cake. Guess what part of the devil that's gonna be? The butt. Yeah. We're working on the butt part of our devil, and I'm just building all the cakes together. I always love carving out the fucking crack. It's so fun. But I think there's something really interesting and fun about making figures from cake, because it is kind of like fleshy, like it's kind of like hard on the outside and then it's soft, like the crumb almost like looks like the, you know, cellulite fat. When you're sculpting a figure out of cake, I have to make these decisions where I'm like, okay, like how broad are their shoulders? Like, this is a devil cake, like it's not anywhere near what reality is supposed to be, yet I'm asking myself questions about like, does the proportion of the breast to the shoulder look correct? Like, who fucking cares? It's a cake. How do you feel about like little teeny tiny sex toys and maybe like a hilariously small version of Math, like in the front? Like I'm thinking like little teeny tiny ass hands like holding up Math, if that works for you.
Hey guys, pretty good.
Okay, cool, all right. I've always really loved baking, like was the baker in my house growing up. And then I went to Penn State and got my degree in sculpture. And while I was there, I needed a material that was non-toxic and really cheap. And cake was that. And I had, you know, like I like to bake, so I figured why not? It's an incredibly loaded medium, like. But anyway, when I graduated from college, I went to go work at a bakery, which is where I like actually like learned how to properly build cakes. And I was like in the back, just basically stacking cakes and icing them. So I learned a little bit more about how to like professionally work with cakes at that point, which is not evident by how I'm going about building this. This is fondant. So you just roll it out super thin, like you would a dough, using powdered sugar as your kind of flour. You just roll it out really thin, pick it up on your arm, kind of like a soft pizza dough, and then like drape it. And then to get it to fit the shape, what you kind of want to do is just like gently tug. So you're just going to gently stretch it so that it fits over all the parts that you want it to fit over.
A few moments later.
So if you want to paint on fondant, you can mix vodka or whatever clear alcohol of your choice with food gel or food dye, and it acts like a paint. So you can add shadows and stuff to things like that. Hey, thank you so much for watching this beautiful sexual cake come to life. We've made a lot of progress, but she's not quite finished yet. Turns out the humans behind this video are very hungry, sleepy. So if you want to see what happens, check out the next video. You won't be disappointed.